So I just weighed myself for the first time in at least 5 years that I can remember. Four. I got weighed at a doctor or something like that. I don't remember what the number was. I know it was higher than I wanted to be at the time. Uh, Things went really downhill after that. I haven't weighed myself. Haven't been to a doctor. Well, I got a scale, and I weighed myself a few minutes ago, and it was a number that I was not anticipating. It's much higher than I was anticipating. However, it explains a lot. Let me show you. All right, I'm going to step on the scale here. $446. So that is about 50 pounds higher than I thought it was going to be. I figured I was around 390, 400, at least the way I feel, compared to where I had been. And I will say this, for a lot of people, seeing that number would be a discouragement. Not me, baby. To me, that's a huge boon. Because what that means to me is that all of the health problems I've been having, all of the aches, the pains, everything, it's because of that fucking number right there. We get that number down, work on some fitness in between, I get myself back. I get my life back. This is step one. Let's fucking go. What I find the most interesting is that I've already been making some pretty significant changes and some progress. I don't know if it really amounts to weight loss. It's been a little over a week, almost 2 weeks now. I've been eating primarily leafy greens, mixing in lemon juice for catalyst for metabolism, things like that. Lowering my caloric intake drastically. And I feel lighter, and I can move around, and I feel good. Obviously, there's a lot more to weight loss than just cutting your calories, because you still have that weight there. So you're definitely stopping more weight from coming on, and you'll lose a certain bit of weight by boosting the old metabolism. We've got to get some exercise in, and which that's the next step. I bought some resistance bands. They just came today, so we're going to do a little bit of weight training for funsies, get the old muscles flowing again, get a little bit of strength back. Now, granted, that's going to result in a weight gain rather than a weight loss. Muscle weighs more than fat, as we all know, so I'm going to get some walking in more frequently than I have been to kind of push this up. What's awesome is because I'm feeling so much better, walking will not be quite the struggle that it has been. So I'm excited about that. And what I love is that with all these different dietary changes, I haven't touched anything on that shelf except for coffee in weeks. The carbs are just sitting there taunting me, and I kind of like it that way. Because if they're there, and I don't eat them, I'm showing myself that I don't need it, and I'm exerting willpower. But in a later video, I will eventually be throwing this stuff out. Because I want you guys to know that I'm committed to this stuff. Okay? And I'm putting everything on video. I'm talking about it publicly because, frankly, I need to be accountable. So that's where we're at. And I appreciate you coming along the ride with me. So stay tuned. A lot to come.